Ladies and gentlemen, it is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you in a doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So let me know where you're watching this video from, which country, which state, and which place. From the Middle East, I'm going fine as you can see. So let me know where you're watching this video from. Guys, I want to speak to two pertinent issues that is going on in this YouTube street. One, Amqarol scoffed at Iammarwa of no reason, but the reasons it's yet to be revealed at the progression stages of this video. Secondly, Gintu had to speak out after an expose that was done by Dimwango and Congress Dad. So I just want to speak to that pertinent issue so that I bring it to spotlight so that you get to know what specific message was Gintu passing, because there is a hidden message in Gintu now coming back and swinging into action after being exposed going forward. So guys, if you're coming across this video and this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my last subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in straight away, lest we forget. The issue itself, it's the scoffing and the scolding of Iammarwa by Amqarol, which is, I find it so far-fetched because Amqarol does not know what she's saying. You know, there is an issue when Iammarwa decided to put on Brian's grandma on this YouTube street, and Brian's grandma come and tell us the plight. His plight and how all along she's been living as a widow, being neglected by the extended family. So this thing is like was never sat down well with Amqarol. So Amqarol came up here of like not getting it right, that Iammarwa is manipulating the audience. You know, it is an idea that I cannot buy. Perhaps let's have a glimpse of what Amqarol was saying.
Going nuts or what? What is all this? Like, why do you have, if like you want to help someone, why do you have to come and parade that person and the person will be telling you her problems and start counting all the people that have died in her life? And I'm looking at this whole scenario and I'm thinking, Marwa must be going gaga. Like, this is not so unacceptable. I don't understand. Like, if you really need to help me, why should you parade me in front of the whole world and make a very sad...
So that is Amqarol, you know. So Amqarol is having a problem, of which I'm saying there is no problem with Iammarwa putting the grandma and showing an ordeal that the grandma has passed through. Because these are the stories that people need to hear, you know. So this is what we call the pretense of the highest order from the Amqarol. It is not the first time that you've seen this happen. This one happened everywhere. For people to be helped, their stories must be narrated and must be highlighted and spotlighted. I remember at one point you people, you are telling Pasi to go and seek the audience of Lynn Ngugi. What was the essence of you guys telling Pasi to seek the audience of Lynn Ngugi? For Pasi's story to be highlighted, so that Pasi's story could gain sympathy and Pasi to be helped. Now, when Iammarwa is highlighting the story of a widow, therefore it becomes a problem in your eyes and where you sit. I know majority of people have passed through this problem, but the problem with Amqarol is like from the word go, you are the person who are beating the drums and telling people never to contribute to this family. Now this family is getting help. You have a problem with it. You have a problem with it. So I just have to tell you the truth. In our country, Kenya, there is this man called Eric Omondi. He's a comedian. He's helping people. So it's all the citizens of Kenya who believes in changing other people's lives. It's the citizens for their own. What we call the sisi kwa sisi. It's the citizens for their own. It's adapting these people. Eric Omondi will go and highlight the serious problems and the narratives of the people who need help. Then the majority of people en masse within the country, Kenya, contributes to a kitty to help or to salvage the particular family. It is the same thing Amqarol is doing. What is the problem of Amqarol? So the problem of Amqarol will be highlighted at the end of the progression stages of the video, because I know where the problem is. Perhaps let's watch the other video because it never stopped from there.
Guys, she says her biggest worry was like she didn't see like even she had a life.
Hey, Mura, stop this. Yes, for real. Carmo, tell this mister to stop this. Most of us have gone through moments when we feel like, yes, we have reached the edge. Who has never gone through this? But now Moral makes it look like, guys, it's the end of the world. Like it's going to burn down. You have to listen to this and send more money. You have to send money, guys. It's the whole world is ending today. Oh my God, we are on fire and OMG, this is just too much. It's too much. What is this? What is your worry? What has been your worry? Tell us what has been your worry. Oh, my worry has been, we have all
so
gone
on that
there.
video, Amqarol said, even her, he has lost a lot of people and he has been to problems. Even your audience have been to the problems. Even me, I've been to the problems. But I don't have a problem when somebody's problem is being highlighted. Maybe I shied off sharing my problems. Maybe Amqarol shied off sharing her problems. But this grandma never shied off of sharing the problems. Maybe nobody never located Amqarol when Amqarol was going through a problem. It wasn't. Sometimes it's quite unfortunate that when somebody comes in and tells people the problem, I don't like and ride on people's self. Example, just for a matter of respect. The other time Nairobi teacher was sick. Nairobi teacher came out and we are being told it is Amqarol who encouraged Nairobi teacher to come out and spell out the problem, because the Nairobi teacher was experiencing health issues, of which fortunately people came through for Nairobi teacher. Now the use for that is for the juxtaposition to compare and contrast. On the other side, Amqarol is encouraging a colleague to come out and share with the audience so that the audience would come through. When Iammarwa does the same, it becomes a problem. Secondly, there was also a problem with the blind couples. I heard, you see, when Amqarol on trending and Nairobi teacher went to salvage those people, the problems were shared. Amqarol does not have problems with that. It's only when Iammarwa does it, there is a bigger problem. So what is the problem of Amqarol? You know, the problem is Amqarol is not like you lost but you have a buffer. You lost but you have support. You lost but you have the family plus the husband who could resuscitate you back to life. But with this grandma, there is nobody who could resuscitate them to life. The only hope is when their stories are highlighted and becomes a spotlight, therefore people can help them. If you're seeing a problem, there's a problem. So the problem of Amqarol is like from day one, he never wanted this woman or this widow to be helped. They've been beating all the odds drum for this woman to be neglected because they never wanted Iammarwa to handle such kind of funds. Now the house itself, it's near completion. Amqarol is now saying the otherwise, that it's not like he doesn't want this grandma to be helped, but parading is what is against. My friend, who will know that you are going through uncertainty that they will come to salvage? It must be heard. You must tell other people, because a problem shared is safely solved. You never know who will come and meet you so that can put your life together back to life. Therefore, trending is ever been preaching, and he wanted Iammarwa to fail in everything he touches. Remember, the narrative of Amqarol that he believes that everything Iammarwa touches will never progress well. He has counted number of times because that is what Amqarol has been preaching. Now, when he's seeing Iammarwa, she's seeing Iammarwa is succeeding, the narrative will change that Iammarwa is manipulating the audience. Remember, it is Iammarwa audience that is appealing to, not Amqarol's audience, because the Amqarol's audience feedings on the verbiages that Amqarol exudes. Stale information that never making sense. So I wonder why Amqarol is having a problem with Iammarwa's audience when Iammarwa uses his capital influence to change the lives of the people that lacks within the community. But because lack of thereof, such kind of capital influence within the lazy gang, the main aim is to spread negative energy and negativity to dismantle other people's projects. But this one, they fail big time. Guys, on the other hand, I just want to let you know there is only one message that Gintu was passing. And the one message itself was in this video that you are watching below. Perhaps let's get into that video straight away and watch it.
The congrats, that was a helper. Yeah, so he was helping because you are a Kisii, so he had to help the brother from Kisii. That's all. But I thought about who bought you this jiko here. They are the people who just supported you. Oh, huyo. Hodari alisema. Utakaa nyumba hivyo. Na hakuna jiko. Nikamwambia jiko iko lakini. So ndio wakanunua. Very much fantastic to whoever helped him to make sure they're going to be evacuated.
Guys, that video alone is after an expose that Gintu was exposed while Gintu took the rentals of this man, Mr. Joseph. Gintu also took the money, pocketed the money when this man was promised to be fed for a period of 2 years. Not until Congress dad came to the salvage of this man and took him to a new house. And Gintu was exposed. Gintu now decided to come back and adapt the old man. So the problem is Gintu, if you hear the Gintu was asking this man, who has helped you? This man was telling Gintu that it is Mr. Ondari. Now you see what Gintu is exuding. One, that Mr. Ondari had to help this guy just because this guy is coming from the same community as Mr. Ondari. That was a message Gintu wanted to pass across, that Mr. Ondari never helps any other people. But the people that Mr. Ondari helps, it helps the people from the backyard of their tribal cocoon. So there's a tribal bigotry that is being enhanced and a story that is being concocted by Gintu that is the only champion of the vulnerable within the society, that if anytime you see Congress dad doing such, therefore remember Congress dad is doing such because such kind of people hails at the backyard of that community, that's the Kisii region. Which means I find it so sad, I find it so hogwash that Gintu could really concoct a story, a narrative that is never appealing. You know, that's why I've been telling you, Gintu, anytime they've seen that they're failing, they will have to pull up the tribal card. Anytime that they're failing, they will have to engage in a shenanigan and dramatic kind of a scenes so that they can monetize it for their own rage. So you understand, because when Gintu was exposed, and that is the reasons why Gintu decided to go back and use the same old man in minting money. So there's a money bag that Gintu have seen an opportunity, and he has seized that opportunity for his own gain. Perhaps, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy Senior Zach.